So we're here in Dapitan, which is right next to Dipolog, and I'm standing here at a very well-preserved Spanish house dating back to the Spanish occupation. So this house is called the Heritage House. This is very well preserved. You can see behind me, and I'll give you a more detailed tour. This is wood and architecture from way back in the Spanish era here in Dapitan. So why is Dapitan famous? Dapitan is famous because this is where our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, was exiled. So in the 1800s, Dr. Jose Rizal wrote a novel called there's hair in my face. He wrote a novel called 𝐬𝐮𝐬𝐫𝐞𝐻, which the Spaniards did not like because it implied strong notes of independence. So because of that, they exiled him here in Dapitan in Mindanao. Dapitan itself, like many cities and towns in the Philippines, have Spanish influence, and this house is so well preserved. I'm so happy. So one of the things you will notice about Spanish architecture, let me see. Do you see the second floor? The wood carvings of the patio railings, those are Spanish decor. Oh my God, is it raining? No, it's Spanish decor. This is called the Heritage House, and I'm gonna read it to you. This is called the Heritage House, and this building is a symbol of American architecture. Okay, maybe I was wrong. So yeah. This building is a symbol of American architecture with a touch of Spanish structural lattice artwork. The sliding windows adhere to Japanese style. The city's richness in cultural heritage is displayed in this house. So this is an ancestral house.
Built 1900. Kining niya makita nga mga kahoy, kining mga original pa siya. Kasi wala mga aling
renovated.
Oh, renovated.
And the design is maintained, like this one, the carvings.
Mura na siya, bago na siya, pero kung hindi siya yung design.
Exactly. Replica na siya. Ako din. Then I'll just...
So what the tour guide is saying is this column is original from the Spanish era. This thicker wooden column is the original of the Spanish wooden era, but this is not, because they had to take it out and renovate it. So this is the ancestral house of the Adasa family. I'm going to read you their brief description. It's a early 1900s box-like two-story house made of wood, which has darkened over the years. It has a wooden fire escape at the left side, facing Josephine Bracken Street. So take note of that name because she's the lover / questionable wife. I say questionable wife because I remember there was an issue if they were truly legally married, right? So this is a picture of the ancestral house. So now they converted it to a tourism department. There's a lot of carpentry here in Dapitan, and these are just local carpentry. So it's very typical Filipino culture that you take time and just chit chat when you enter any establishment. And the further you go into the province, the further you go outside the city, most people know each other. Either they're related by families or through friends. So let me ask if I can go upstairs. Ate Cho. So it's very typical of Filipino culture. The further you go out of the city, you're gonna chit chat for half an hour to an hour, and you're gonna have mutual friends and family, and that's gonna just lengthen the conversation. So behind me is the stairs towards their second floor, which is part of their tour, heritage house tour. Let's just wait for the chit chat to go its course.
Morning, Mom.
Morning. But this is what okay, so while we're waiting for chit chat to go its own merry way, I'll give you an example of local transportation. So those are what you call motorcycle or tricycle. We really call it tricycle. It's a local form of transportation, and I'm gonna ride a tricycle later in the day. I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's Dapitan is not that big compared to, of course, Manila or compared to Cebu, so you can always get around with a local tricycle. And my dad, like every other male species, he cannot tolerate chit chat, so he's just gonna go walk around, check out the neighborhood and the community. Yep, the women are still talking, so let's check out what's happening here. I don't know where my dad's going. So that's the thing. Life here, outside of Cebu and Manila, Davao, there are the bigger cities. It has a very chill atmosphere, a very definitely slower pace of living. Sometimes you miss those kind of lifestyle, slower pace of living. Definitely less smoke, less dirt, less congestion. Hey, you bought. I know where you bought this. I was gonna buy it.
Uniqlo.
Yeah, I was gonna buy it.
I'm a big fan of Uniqlo.
Yeah. Okay. You promote. She's promoting Uniqlo.
I find it original yung poste.
Yeah. Okay. So my dad disappeared somewhere. He disappeared somewhere down the road and came back with a snack. Okay, tell that. Oh, I know what that is. Papa, explain what that is.
This is the oldest kind of bread which we used to eat when we are in the younger days. This is called star bread.
Okay.
Every morning we eat one of these for our breakfast.
Okay. So.
This is produced by Janas, who happens to be known to us. One time, she bought our Toyota Light-Ace and brought it to the Dapitan when I was practicing in school.
Okay. So that's.
She's still around. The girl at the business said she's still around the city. I don't know where she is.
Okay. So that is a star bread. That's a
The
star bread.
oldest kind of.
And that's the proof, right? Everybody gets to be related. Kasi ba yung giingon
Oh,
ka
that's
ba?
proof. We're all related here some way. But so.
It's under related.
Oh, okay. So we cannot. It's okay. I'll just do shots. Can I go up the stairs? No. Okay. Oh, can you you hold my camera and then I go up the stairs and then I wave from the. So they're under renovation, the second floor. I'm just gonna go up the stairs and then We can check it out. Hi. So this house, the second floor, is under renovation. So I'm allowed to go up here. It's a little. The patio railing is a little wobbly, so I'll only be here for a couple minutes. But this is an example of Spanish architecture. Okay, it's time for me to go down. I'll catch you later. So let's talk about the design. This woodwork is very typical of the Spanish era. Okay, just some of the intricate woodwork. So, okay.
Were you able to go around this? Wala pa na?
I mean, I feel like
I'd like to introduce you to my cousin.
Yes.
Ivy is the one from Texas. So she would just love to know a little bit of history in this house and Dapitan. Is it okay? Ma'am, you're...
Vicky.
Ma'am Vicky. Sige.
Kanilang ang usa lang ni siya sa mga heritage houses. No, there are 11 heritage houses sa Dapitan. So usa ni siya sa pinakadako.
Oh, okay.
Heritage. Sabot ka ba?
Obviously.
Usa lang ni siya sa pinakadako, wapo na heritage houses dito sa Dapitan. No, this was built in mga 1990s. So if we are going to compare sa uban nga mga heritage houses, this is one of the oldest built. Then if you are going to
It's more than 100 years old, right?
Yeah. Ano? 1900s.
1900s. Yeah. More than 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can still do math.
Mag-in-English po tan.
It's okay. It's okay.
I can translate it.
Ayun. So, lang. So, kung tanaw ni mo, puro sila gwapo nga mga balay, no? Heritage houses. But they only differ in structural or architectural design.
Okay.
So, kaniniya siya is a mixture of Spanish
And American.
and American.
Right.
Okay. Being built during the 1900s.
1900s.
Combination naghihapon sa Spanish at sa American architecture.
So how do you like the 11 ancestral houses in Dapitan? How do you guys get funding for preservation? Because houses like this are not easy to preserve.
That's one thing. You know, kining ni ang mga heritage houses din, you know. Sad to say nga wala gid po tayo maahatag bitaw gid nga murag counterpart ba for preservation or maintenance lang ba. So other usa na sa among apod nga murag naalarma pud mi no kay
Okay. So the city is the only one funding this? Dapitan
this
City
is
only?
already bought by a businessman.
So I mean,
We are only renting this place.
Oh, I see.
so this is technically private property.
Yes, private property, but we're only occupying the first
First floor.
first floor.
Because this is a
Second-
3-story house, right?
Two-story.
Oh, 2-story lang.
Okay.
And then, if you can also visit Amoy's museum.
Yeah,
Balay
that was
Amoy.
the Balay Amoy.
It is the oldest heritage house in the Dapitan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll see if we can stop by. We have a busy day.
Ikuha na, kompleto ang inyong lakaw.
Yeah.
Is there a way? How do we,
Maximize.
how do we at least just be able to get to the house and just get to see the place? How do we get in touch?
You can just walk. Pwede, walking distance.
Is it open
from
all the
here.
time?
I don't think it.
Kasi
they
the
always
last
have
time
that,
We have to book a
book,
tour.
Parang ganun.
Yeah. Okay.
Pero kung wala ka mo pa ingon dito, makita ko. Pero you can always ride a tricycle or you ride naman.
So what's the wood? Kumbaga, kana siyang...
Original, ano?
what kind of wood is that? Baluno. Is it the same? Is that the same tree that they use in the sa Rizal Shrine? Remember the big? No, not.
Kanya lang siyang actually, pero kung mga ani,
Yeah, that's replica.
Wala ni siya, open na ni siya actually. Ginagamit ni siya that time sa kanang mga horses, mga
Garage?
farm animals.
Okay.
Bakante ni siya. sa
Okay, so it's only the
kaunang
second
panahon.
floor lang dayon lang.
Oo. Pero katong pag doon na nagpuyo diri, murag ila na ning gigi kuan di himo nga murag balay na gid siya.
Is that how it looks ba ang Dapitan before?
This one?
Yeah?
This is not Dapitan.
Oh,
This
okay.
is vegan.
vegan.
Bygone City is in the Philippines, Gapon. It's very
Sure.
historical.
Pag ayo ani ni pag rehabilitate or pag renovate ani malaya kaning mga kuan apil na ni mga furnitures apil na ni siya. Kaninyo tanan nga makita din kay.
Sige, is it okay, ma'am, if you could talk a little bit of the landing of Jose Rizal at Punto del Desembarco, that's what you call it, right? When was this? The landing, 1890?
1892.
1892.
July 17, 1892.
Okay. And
Nakabisita na ba mo sa Punto
no,
del
we have yet to go
Desembarco?
there. So this is our first stop.
Yes. You can see around Punto del Desembarco de Rizal.
Okay.
And then there is a historical marker there.
Okay,
And
we can
try
just
to
read that one.
learn.
All right.
So
And
first time ninyo talaga.
This is her first time here. Ako, I used to work here
I used
with
to-
Gloria de Dapitan.
Gloria
and
de Dapitan.
Dakap.
So you can tour them. You're
Yeah, I'll be the one to go bring them around. But I'd love for them to just get to hear from this office's tourism office. Anything interesting facts in the Dapitan that would be helpful for people to know. Okay. Yeah, maning mga vlog.
So Punto del Desembarco de Rizal is where Rizal arrived when he was exiled by the Spaniards. So this is a tourism office, so let's go check out their booklets. So they're really very into Jose Rizal. Ta-da!
Casaria was demolished. That is the Casaria site. Wala na talaga structure. It was demolished in 1928.
Did the rehabilitation started? 2000 eh, di ba?
Parang ganun.
I think it's
Oo.
when I was here, wala pa din siya. 2000, I think it started around 2003.
So this place is owned by a businessman, so it's now private property. And that's what I noticed about the heritage houses or ancestral houses all over the Philippines, that I noticed there's not enough funding to preserve, our historical houses, and that's the saddest part. And I wish there was some sort. I remember when I traveled to the United Kingdom, they have this nationwide nonprofit organization, and all they do is preserve historical houses all over the United Kingdom. And I really wish there was something similar in the Philippines, because it's good that it's being bought by a businessman, but you don't know what they're gonna do with it. You don't know if they're gonna demolish it, So I think that's it for this ancestral house. We're debating if we're gonna check out other historical houses. So I'll catch you later. So before I let you guys go, I just want to say, for example, in Cebu, the last living surviving family member of the Gorordo family donated the Gorordo house to the Ramon Abortiz Foundation. Ramon Abortiz Foundation. And I have a video of that in my channel. And it's because of that the Gorordo House Museum is very well preserved and well managed as a museum. So when I see, heritage houses like this here in Mindanao or anywhere else in the Philippines, I wish there was more funding and more management. Just so because I know that woman was doing her best, but I feel like she didn't get much support from the national and local government to do a better job with the museums. So I wish there would be more changes in the future. I'm all about cultural preservation of history in the Philippines. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video and have a nice day. Check out more videos about Dapitan and Dipolog here in Mindanao. Thank you for watching.